What's up, you guys? It's Naya Iman Ross here, and welcome back to Girl on the Go Yoga's YouTube channel. Today, I am super excited to be taking you guys through a brand new, energizing, powerful vinyasa practice. So if this sounds like your vibe, grab your mat, grab some water, and we're gonna get started. We are going to get started in a seated position. It can be anywhere on your mat that you feel comfortable. Typically, we say at the front of your mat. From your seated position, we're just going to start with our eyes closed. Relax the shoulders. Reach the arms up high. And exhale, cactus your arms. Spreading the fingers far and wide apart. Inhale, reach the arms back up high, pressing them into each other as you inhale. And exhale, let it go. From your seated position, we're now going to plant both hands onto the mat and start to transition into our tabletop position. And from your tabletop, we're going to begin to start taking a couple of cat-cows, inhaling as you arch through the spine. And exhaling as you round through the spine. Just take it at your own pace, moving intuitively with your own breath. Remembering to inhale as you come up. And exhale as you come down. And whenever you're ready, you can start moving into your dancing lion. There's really no right way to do a dancing lion. I hate telling anybody how to do a dancing lion. You just do whatever feels best for you. Moving in a circular motion. It's kind of starting to open up your hips, your back, whatever feels best. Whichever way you are moving, reverse it. And don't be scared to look weird. There's no aesthetically pleasing dancing lion. It's all about how it feels to you. And whenever you're ready, meet me back in your still tabletop. And this time we're going to stamp out the feet, letting go of all nerves, anxieties, and anything that you're still holding on to. Stamp it out. Beautiful. And whenever you're ready, inhale, the right arm goes high. And exhale, thread your needle. From your threaded needle, you can stay exactly as you are, or you can take a bind, wrapping your opposite arm behind your back and kind of tucking it where your hip and your thigh meet. Otherwise, you can also go for a balance challenge, lifting up that back leg. I encourage you to engage your core here and try to square off your hips forward to keep your balance. And if you're really feeling like going for it, you can take your bind with it. And inhale, your right arm goes back up high. This time we're making circles, going backwards first. Reverse it. Reach the right arm up high and plant it back down on the mat. Now we're just evening ourselves out. Left arm goes high, inhale. And exhale, thread your needle. Once again, take your bind, take your balance challenge, take whatever feels best for you. But also consider if you did one thing on your right side, maybe do it again on the other side. Beautiful. Wherever you find yourself, reach that left arm back up high. Take a big inhale. And we make some circles going backwards first. Really opening up that shoulder, feeling that beautiful stretch. Reverse it. And plant that left palm back down. This time, right foot steps back. Left foot steps back. We're in a plank. And lower down all the way to your stomach. This time, the right arm extends to your side. The left heel presses into the back of your left thigh. And we roll over the right shoulder. Purchase your tracks today. Remembering to breathe. Remembering to focus on being present. Letting go of any expectations. And just being here with me. And slowly roll back to center. We're gonna even ourselves out again. Left arm extends out. Right heel to the back of your right thigh. Roll over the left shoulder this time. Purchase your tracks today. Then roll back to center. Now we're gonna take a bow pose, but I think we're gonna start with a cobra actually. So we'll start with our cobra pose. The goal is with this pose is to keep your arms bent, so there should be a slight bend in your elbows. And we're trying to lift our chest and stomach off the mat, but keep your hips on the mat. As weird as that sounds. And we lift, and 1, 2, 3, lift up. Really feeling that stretch in your lower back. Just finalizing our back warm up. And let it go. Now, this next one you can take another cobra pose or you can join me for your bow pose. Reaching back for your ankles and just try to push yourself up, use your momentum to kind of rock up. Lifting in 3, 2, 1, lift up. Let it go. Now, from here, we are pushing ourselves up and back into a child's pose. Breath in. Then breath out, sigh it out. Inhale once more. Exhale, sigh it out. From your child's pose, you can start to look up, lift yourself back into that tabletop. At this time, we are curling our toes under, and we're lifting up for our first downward facing dog of the day. Oof. It's always a really good crack in that first downward facing dog of the day. Ooh, you can come up on your tippy toes or pedal out the feet. But we're really trying to lift through our hips and press most of our weight into both of our hands. It helps if you spread your fingers far and wide apart and really focus on putting the weight there instead of planting in your feet. You should kind of have a lot of room for movement with this downward facing dog. Looking forward, you can slowly walk towards the top of your mat, or you can bend your knees, look forward, and jump. Folding when you arrive. And a big inhale, reach the arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, press your palms into the mat. You can either step, jump, or float back. finding yourself in your plank. We're in our plank, slowly lower down. Inhale into your upward facing dog. And exhale into your downward facing dog. From here, we're taking a big inhale and the right leg goes up high. Exhale, knee to nose. Now, in your knee to nose, we're trying to hinge forward and bring that knee as close to your chest as possible. Inhale, the right leg goes high. Exhale, knee to right elbow. You can stay here or fly. Inhale, right leg goes high. Exhale, knee to nose, look forward, step it through. Inhale into your high crescent lunge. Relaxing the shoulders and simply engaging the core. Remembering to breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Airplaning the arms, shift the top half of your weight forward. Drop the left palm, the right arm goes high, easy twist right. Swap it out, right palm down, left arm high, easy twist left. And I encourage you to really move slowly as we make this transition. Engaging the core. Rise up, warrior two. Your gaze is towards your fingertips, looking forward. And that back foot is at a 90-degree angle. Flip the front palm, reverse your warrior. Now, windmilling the arms down, bring that back foot in just a little bit for your pyramid pose. This is really giving us a good stretch back here in our hamstrings. Now we're going for a revolved pyramid or a revolved triangle, some people say. That left arm is coming up high. And your hand can be here on your ankle or flat onto the mat. Don't force anything though, just do whatever feels best. Bringing that left palm back down, frame the front foot, bending through your front knee, bring the back to meet it at the top of your mat. Scoop the arms up, inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, press your palms into the mat, step, jump, or float back. Take it through your vinyasa. Beautiful yogis. Inhale, the left leg goes high. Exhale, knee to nose. Crunch it forward. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, knee to left elbow, stay or fly. Inhale, left leg goes high. Exhale, knee to nose, look forward, step it through. High crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale, airplane the arms. Shift forward. Easy twist left, right palm comes down, left arm goes high. Swap it out, easy twist right. Really big inhale as you make your transition, remembering to keep the core engaged. Warrior two. Back foot is at a 90-degree angle. We're bending through the front knee. Our gaze is forward. Flip the front palm, reverse your warrior. Airplaning the arms down, pyramid pose. Bring that back foot in just a little bit. 45-degree angle. Now for our revolved triangle. Frame the front foot, bending through that front knee, bring the back to meet it at the top of your mat. Inhale, chair pose. Bringing your palms to prayer, we twist right. You can stay here or take a bind by opening up your arms. Anything that feels good here. You can wrap it behind you. Bringing your hands back to prayer, we pass through center, twist to the left. Same thing, take a bind or stay as you are. Prayer back to center. Fold forward, release it. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, press your palms into the mat. We've been here before. Step, jump, or float back. Take it through your vinyasa. Meeting me in your downward facing dog. And take a child's pose. We're gonna use this child's pose as a reset. Breathing in through your nose and breathing out through your mouth, sigh it out. Breath in, breath out. And whenever you're ready, you can meet me back in your downward facing dog. Curling the toes under and pushing yourself up, remembering to lift through the hips and press down into your hands, really feeling that foundation. Now, inhale, the right leg goes high. Exhale, look forward, step it through, and drop that back knee for your half crescent lunge. And scoop the arms up, inhale. Exhale, bring the palms back down to prayer. We're twisting right. Now, option to curl your back toes under and lift yourself up, or you can stay on that knee. Coming back down, drop that knee, frame your front foot, and shift the weight back for your half split. Inhale, scoop the arms all the way back up, half crescent. Frame the front foot, curl the back toes under. Step your front foot to meet it at the back of your mat, finding yourself in a plank. Take it through your vinyasa. Exhaling into your downward facing dog. Now inhale, the left leg goes high. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through, drop that back knee. Inhale, half crescent, reach the arms up. Bringing your hands to prayer, twist left. Remember, there's an option here to curl your back toes under and lift up, or stay exactly as you are. Inhale, back to your half crescent. Frame the front foot, shift the weight back, half split. Inhale, reach the arms back up high. Frame the front foot, curl the back toes under. Bring your front foot to meet it at the back of your mat. We're in a plank. Take it through your vinyasa once more. Now, from your downward facing dog, you can slowly begin to walk your feet towards the top of your mat again. Folding once you arrive. Take a big inhale and reach the arms all the way up. Pressing the palms together. Exhale, take a back bend of choice. You can cactus the arms and bend or just go straight back. Inhale, lengthen, come up. Exhale, fold forward, melting over your legs. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, press your palms into the mat and step, jump, or float back. Taking it through another vinyasa. Inhaling into your upward facing dog. Exhaling into downward facing dog. Now, take a very big inhale as you extend your right leg up, bending your knee. Let's start to create some circles with our hip. Reverse them. Now, look beyond your armpit. Try to find your foot, and we're going to flip over for a wild thing, bending through your opposite knee. Flip over. Now, trying to lift through your hips and really arch your spine. Your gaze is towards your fingers. Relax the neck. Lower down your hip, unravel. Back to your three-legged dog. The right leg goes high. Look forward. Step it through. Drop your knee down for a pigeon pose. Now, you can check your back foot, make sure it's centered. And slowly walk it down, taking your full pigeon. Inhaling with me. And exhaling with me. Inhale. Exhale. Come on up. Back to your pigeon. Now, plant that foot back down on the mat and pivot it out for your lizard pose. You can come down on your elbows or stay exactly as you are. I like to find stillness in a lizard pose, but I know a lot of yogis like to kind of find movement and really open up that hip some more. So just listen to your body and move in whatever way feels best for you, especially in uncomfortable poses. Now, we're coming back up on our hands. If you were on your elbows with me, take your right hand and start to push out that right knee, looking over your right shoulder. Beautiful yogis. I'm confident you all are powering through. You're strong, you're courageous, you're vibrant, you're beautiful. You can do it. Bring the right palm back down. Start to pivot that right foot in the center of your mat, framing your foot. Curl the back toes under. Now, we've been here before. Bring that front foot back, meeting in a plank. Take it through your optional vinyasa or simply meet me in a downward facing dog. I'll wait for you. Now, inhale, the left leg goes high. Bend the knee. Let's make our circles. Reverse it. Find your back foot, flip over. Wild thing. Slowly lower down from the hips. Unravel yourself. Three-legged dog. Left leg goes high. Exhale. Step it through. That left knee drops down. Pigeon pose. And walk it down. Inhaling with me. Exhaling with me. This is typically the point in a power flow where we all start to realize this is not easy. But it's such an empowering feeling to keep going and keep facing adversity through movement and breath. Hey, lucky one, you don't miss. I promise you won't regret it. And start to bring yourself back up. Bring that foot up, pivoting it out for your lizard pose. Your toes should be facing the outer edges of your mat. And come down to your elbows. Or option to stay up on your hands, whatever feels best once again. Remembering there's an option to find movement or practice stillness. I'm here as a guide, but the overall theme of yoga is to further your own practice, which means it's personal and dearest to you. There's no right or wrong here. It's only what feels best. Wherever you find yourself, you can take that left hand now, press it into your left knee, start to push your hip open even more, looking over your left shoulder. Taking a breath in, exhale, sigh it out. Breath in, and breath out. Now you can start to wiggle your foot back to the center of your mat, framing your foot with both hands, curl the back toe under. This time we're gonna do something a little bit different. Start to use the momentum of this pose to lift yourself up into your warrior three. I know it sounds crazy, it kind of is. We got it, let's do it together. Find your drewski, a non-moving point that you can stare at. It can be on the ground, it can be on the wall, it can be anywhere. But keep your eyes there as you make this transition and engage your core. Beautiful, strong yogis. We can do it. Start to bring your knee into your chest. And plant it on your inner thigh. Find your tree pose. This is our balancing portion of the flow. And it's one of my favorites because it's so challenging and it makes you want to walk away, but we never do that. We're yogis, we're strong, we don't give up. And release it. Shake it off. Whew. Inhaling, reaching our arms up high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, press your palms into the mat. No vinyasa here. Step that left leg back. Lift up for our warrior three. Inhale, lift. Remembering to find that drewski. Knee to chest. Tree pose. Holding, the gaze is forward, relax the shoulders. Find something to soften. Maybe you smile, Maybe you unclench your jaws. Just keep the core engaged with our gaze forward. Release it. Whew. I don't know if it necessarily gets easier, but it does something. Inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, press your palms into the mat, step, jump, or float back. Taking it through a vinyasa, last one of this flow. Exhaling into your downward facing dog. Now we're coming down to a yogi squat. Typically we don't do this in the back of our mat, but today we are. And just hold it, breathing in and breathing out. Breath in, breath out. Now bringing the knees close together, sit all the way down onto your butt. And from here, we're gonna start to slowly bring our knees into our chest. For our boat pose, there's no such thing as a girl on the go flow without a little boat. We're holding here for 5. For 4, shakes are good, don't worry. For 3, for 2, for 1, release it, full body stretch. Stretch it all the way out, allowing your body to pull in opposite directions. And bring your right knee into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. You can slightly open that hip up. Bring it back into your chest. Release it and swap it out. Bring the left knee into your chest. Hug it in tight. You can make some circles with your ankle or just relax. This has been a slightly challenging flow. Very powerful. This relaxation is yours. And begin to push the hip out and open it. Beautiful. We're approaching the end of our flow, and I hope it's been as challenging as rewarding. But I encourage you to begin to ask yourself, what differences do you feel now and you felt at the beginning of this flow? Do you feel more empowered? Do you feel more resilient? Do you feel more confident? And release that left leg down. This time we're extending both legs up for our waterfall pose. And let's do some breath together. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale. Exhale. My favorite part about a very specific type of breath work we do in yoga is called Ujjayi breath. This is breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the nose as well. But I like it so much because you can literally feel your lungs expanding the more that you do it, and you gain all that expansion within your lungs, and it just feels so good. So we're gonna try one together. It's not sighing the breath out. You're breathing in through your nose, and you're pushing that breath out through your nose as well, creating these beautiful ocean wave-like sounds the more and the more you do it. So, inhale. Exhale, push it out through your nose. On your next inhale, you can go ahead and take your shoulder stand. If it's not within your practice, that's okay. You can stay exactly where you are and just enjoy this beautiful waterfall pose. It's so relaxing. So, inhale and lift up with me if you're taking your shoulder stand. Remembering to keep your chin tucked towards your chest to prevent any injuries. And exhale, you can move into plow. Ooh. I didn't realize there was stuff right here. And wherever you find yourself, you can begin to slowly lower down and plant both feet onto your mat with your knees bent. We're going to move into our bridge pose. Taking a big breath in through your nose. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. On your next inhale, lift up. Inhale. Exhale. Holding our bridge, lifting through our hips. Keeping the core engaged, it just helps making that lifting easier. And exhale, release it. Now this next one, you can take another bridge pose or you can join me for a full wheel. Please listen to your body. If you're at the point where you don't want any more energizing poses, that is okay. There's also a child's pose available if you're at a point where it's just, you're over it, and that's okay. So we're taking a big inhale, and we're lifting up for a full wheel or a bridge. The choice is yours. And release it wherever you find yourself, slowly. And bring both knees into your chest. Give yourself a really big hug. You can rock side to side. Or stay exactly as you are and just find stillness. I love to rock side to side in this pose. It's just such a good massage for your lower back. And I feel like a little kid. Which brings me to our next and one of our final poses. Grabbing your big toes, open your hips up and find your happy baby. Rocking side to side. Or finding stillness. The choice is yours. You can slowly begin to bring your knees into each other. One final big hug for yourself. Tell yourself how proud of you are. Give yourself a big smile, a big warm hug. You did that, girl. You did that. You did it. We are finishing out our powerful, energizing vinyasa flow. Bring both legs down onto the mat, flip your palms up, and take your final shavasana. You can relax now. And just be. I am so proud of you for getting through an energizing, powerful vinyasa yoga flow. If this was one of your first, I'm giving you an extra shout out. You're amazing for being here, yogi. And if this is not your first rodeo, you're amazing as well. You got through an online yoga class. You have so much self-discipline, and it wasn't just about what if people think that I'm gonna walk away? What will people think of me? You did this for yourself. You showed up for yourself. And I am so proud of you. You can stay in the Shavasana for as long as you need. I will leave this time for you and your thoughts. Yogis, that completes our powerful vinyasa flow for today. Thank you so much for flowing with me today. I hope to see you back soon. Once again, I'm Naya Iman Ross, and thank you for joining me for a yoga flow here with Girl on the Go Yoga. Bye, and namaste.